All right, I think it should be working now. I don't know why my mic was not picked up initially there, but it seems to be working now. Yeah, I was just checking the monitor. I don't know why it wasn't coming through there. But anyway, yeah, I'm just waiting to hear the audio signal. I'm monitoring the chat on my phone, so if anybody wants to give us a shout in there, feel free.
All right.
There we go. Sorry now. Right, let me turn that off. Right, okay. So what do we have then? We've got a big trolley full of money. Got a load of notes on the floor here. Various types. The money counter was running rampantly. These notes should be the dirty ones. So yeah, we do have quite a lot of notes on hand. We're in the middle of working our way through the overall and main mission, shall we say. And we've got a number of jobs that are expiring. Oh, that one's just gone. I think I figured out that these don't actually count towards your main progress. It's just these are just for extra money, for extra reputation. So this person wants 15,000 in a small box bound with strap of packs in any dollar bills, and they want dry money. So let's see if... So they've actually... So sometimes you get a box of money, sometimes you don't. So I'm just trying to figure out what's happening at the moment. But we are getting there. I'm going to move this money over there. So that's kind of our reserve, if you want. This is what's just come in. And they want dry money. Well, this is all soaking wet, so that's not really a great start, is it? Right, can we afford to buy the dryer? Let's have a look. See how much it is. So we've got 3722. Where is it? So we've got a washing machine and a dryer together somewhere here. I might have gone past it. Alright, there's the washing machine and there's the dryer. The only thing I have noticed is you do tend to get some of these things as part of other jobs, so I don't want to buy that if I don't need to just yet. So I wonder if we've got enough. I wonder if we've got 15,000 in our own reserve, because this will dry out. You know, this will eventually dry out by just leaving it here. So let's see if we've got any hundreds. If I pick up 100 bills there by holding down the left mouse button. Oh, we do have quite a lot of hundreds there, actually, in that stack. Don't know whether we've got 15,000 worth, but... So the important point to remember is that it needs to be bound in straps of any dollar bill. So in terms of the dollar value's got to be correct for each strap. We'll try and get 10,000 out of 100 notes. Ah, there we go. So there's 10,000. So that's part one. Only 400. I'm going to pop that there just so that it's out the way. Switch this to 50s. Actually, we're going to have to move all this out of the way. Some more wets in there. Mind you. Are they wet? Oh yeah, they are. They're dripping. Right, we'll leave them there for now. Right, so let's check 50s then next. By the way, just for anybody in the chat, has anybody checked out that game Schedule 1? I'm thinking about checking that out as well. Right, so we've got 4.8. So we know that we can just have $2 bills here and wrap those. Right, so that's our order basically, but it needs to be in a small box. This is a large box. So these are small. Oops. So we drop those in. And I think that's it. That'll get us that done. That's good to go. So that's a nice easy one to start off with. Bear in mind, by the way, when I was sorting through that, we've got loads of hundreds here, to be fair. Keep forgetting about that trolley bag. Trolley of money. Right, so there's that one done. I think what we'll do is maybe do a main order now. So this one. So 10,000 dry money in any dollar bills bound with a strap in packs of any dollar bills in a dry box. So this is really similar to the one that we just did, although it just says in a dry box, so it could be anything. And actually the rewards for this is a custom dryer. And obviously the usual currency and thingamy-bob. The usual currency and reputation. So let's see then. So we've got obviously the usual text message conversation. You need some dry money. We've got backpacks full of cash. It is soaked. Just trying to explain what's happened. I'm not going to read all this. I'm literally just skim reading it. So if you guys want to check it out, feel free. But yeah, there's a lot of fluff here. So there's some trash in the backpacks by the sound of things, and also pack it up properly and burn the backpacks. So yeah, this is the main thing. 10,000 in dry money, any dollar bills. So the straps need to be obviously for the denomination to sort that out. Just sorting the bills into the correct quantity, and then in a dry box, any size. And then the optional here is to burn 3 backpacks. So I guess we're going to have a furnace to do that. And we should only have one task now. Yeah, here we go. So this is our live task. I don't know how to change the active quest. I need to really check on that. But what do we have here? So we've got backpacks now. This is going to be... Hold on a sec. Something on fire here. Just packing away that money. Right, they're dry now. So... Whoa, hold on. Well, I thought this money was supposed to be wet. Hold on a minute, we've got an incoming phone call.
Burn, baby, burn. I feel
Oh wow, this is
alive.
opened.
Oops. Wait, you're still alive? Oh dear. I can only imagine the smell down there, Mr. Farash Bacon. Looks like those piles of wet cash saved you from death. And I bet that money is all dry now. What a lucky boy. Next time you won't be so lucky. Next time Mommy will finish the job and...
Wow. Okay, not too sure what's going on in that regard, but we do have, by the looks of things, a furnace and something else over here that's out of service. Some sort of machine of destruction of some description. We've got a furnace here, a lever. Does what? So the lever fires it up. And a button as well, which... so that pushes things out. So I guess if you throw something in there and you don't want it in there, then that resolves that. We've still got dirty cash here. I'm going to move this over there. I guess we've got a place for rubbish now, though. So these things. I don't know. I'm guessing everything that you put in there gets burnt up. So all this stuff, for example, can go in there as well. I know I'm sort of cleaning up before we do the job, but why not? Oh, right, so when you pick it up, it turns into a trash bag. Alright, that's pretty good. So, if we pull that, does all that burn? Oh, yeah. Is the can burning? I don't think it is it? Yeah, I think the can just sort of rolled off to the side. Alright, we've got a bit of credit for that. Right, the can has not burned. But having said that, it's not trash by the looks of things. But then again, we can't do anything with it. Right, let's crack on with the job then. Oh, we've got a gift here. Hang on. What's this thing? Looks like a speaker again. Now we have obviously the music turned off just to avoid any copyright strikes. So we're not going to hear that. Along with the other speaker that we've got there. I'm going to toss those in the back corner. Just noticed there's another light switch there. I hadn't seen that one. Neon light. Is that one? Oh yeah, it is. Alright, not too sure what the impact of that is, if anything. In fact, that is a filthy bag as well, so that needs washing. I'm going to put that with the filthy cash, so that when we get the washing machine, I'm assuming that's coming at some point, we'll be able to deal with that. Right, let's get to this job then. 10,000 dry money, and all of this is dry actually, so although the guy was saying it's wet, it's actually dry. I think it may have been wet until that fire started. But let's switch to hundreds to start off with. We do have quite a lot of money on hand though. I'm going to use this trolley now to grab extras. Don't know why I'm emptying this out. I think I'm just trying to keep everything separate. I don't think it really matters. But let's put this here to catch this. Alright, let's see then. Tons of 50s going in there. Seems to be mainly 50s, but obviously for the hundreds, the in fact there's two there. We might get 5,000 out of this. I haven't found an efficient way of picking up, like, when they end up like that and you can't pick up just a handful of them. But they're all 50s, aren't they? They're blatantly all 50s. In fact, what am I doing? There's no hundreds. Right, let's stop that. The previous 4.8 thousand that was there was from my previous count. So when I ran it last time, the only 200 that's gone through is the two that I put in that was on the table here. Right, so what we'll do is pick out all this lot. There's one gone there. Pick out all this stuff, and then we'll just use 50s. Put those hundreds there. Get a handful of these. So 100 notes at a time. I love the fact that you can pick up 100 like that. It makes life so much easier. And then just start. So there we go, we've hit 5,000. Bando's off. Another 5,000. So they've given us far more money than what we need to give them back. What we need to do is to burn the 3 backpacks. 3. Oh, I tossed them over there. I think that's one of them because that one hasn't been opened. Right, hang on. This is where all the rubbish is. This is the type of business we're in now, guys. Bullets by the looks of things. Whoa, where's the thing? Right. Right. So it was these backpacks because there's only 3 of the blue ones. So it must be those ones. Thankfully, we didn't have any others. So we're going to get a bit of extra points for burning those. And we'll just get the rest of this rubbish as well. There's one. Although this isn't necessary for the extra points. Let's pick up these notes quickly. Right. I'll pop these in this pile because this is mainly 50s. Now, like I was saying last night, seen a lot of people play this game and sort their notes out as they go, and you can do that if you choose to. But the money counter separates your notes as well. Let's burn those. Right, so there we've completed that optional objective there by burning those. Mind you, this is still kicking around. And I think that should be everything burnt that needs to be burnt. But yeah, some people sort out their notes. So what I was saying, oh man, put those 50s together. So in terms of like, if you were to pick up this slot here, so you see you pick up 100 notes like this, you can see the top one's 10. Well, you could start sorting out a pile by grabbing them and then saying, right, 10, 10, and then 50, 100, 50, and then a 20, and then 50. Obviously, you need to be careful with your piles. But yeah, you could sort it out like that if you want by pressing X. But the machine separates the notes, so I think it's, I don't know, at this stage a bit pointless. Yeah, okay, let's turn that. Oh, there's some more junk here. I'm trying to keep this place spick and span. I've also got a coffee, by the way, guys. So I don't know whether you're coffee drinkers. We've got some Colombian made in the French press. Very nice. Right, we'll turn that off and just see if there's anything which hasn't burnt there. Yeah, so some of these shell cases still kicking around. Don't get any extra points for burning the rubbish. But I think it's maybe because there's like one shell on its own. It has to be 2 pieces of rubbish or more to turn it into a rubbish bag. It's more junky like, but switch that off. Oh, I think it's gone now. Yeah, it's gone. Right, so we are in a position to complete this now. So if I load this up, we've got dry money, we've got it sorted in 10,000 basically, got it counted and everything, bound we already bound it in the correct denomination, and we need to just put it in a dry box. So any box will do. Let's go with a small. Whoa, our table's like tipped over as well. I hadn't noticed that. So it's these two. And that's just fallen in there, which is nice of it. Let's sort this out. Why is it so dark in here? Why is that off? Want as much light as possible in here. Right, there's our two 5,000 stacks. We'll get that closed, pop that on there. And that should be good to go. But yeah, I'm enjoying the process. I think the subject matter is a little on the dark side, but, you know, it could be worse. Anyway, by the looks of things, we absolutely nailed that. I love the colour. I think it jumps out at you. And that's obviously a good thing. And I'm enjoying the gameplay overall. Right, let's see what else we've got here then. So we've got a couple of main missions, and were we supposed to? Yeah, we did get our reward. Look, we have got a. Wow, that's heavy. We've got a dryer here now, so maybe we can pop that there for now. I wonder what that destroys and how you get it to work, or whether it just becomes available a little further down the line. And can we move it around? Don't think we can move it. Right, how does this work? So if we open that and then we put, we can do F1. So there you go. If you've got wet money or just finished washing it, don't hesitate to toss it in the dryer. So we do have some dirty money. I wonder if any of these jobs that we've got will provide us with a washing machine, because we've got money to buy one. Right, so that one's given us an aluminium lightweight ladder. Don't know what we need to climb up for at the moment. Ah, there we go, washing machine. So this person wants 42,000 in clean and dry money, not ink stained, in any dollar bills in a sports bag. Right, let's do this one, and then we can get a washing machine. Oh, man, you know, these are quite long-winded, aren't they? Let's see. So, basically, you know, they're introducing themselves. Let's see. So, new master, impossible tasks. So, some of them are rigged with paint, traps, and others. Let's just say locks have decided to lock themselves in. Bags with traps. Are you serious? Yeah. We need you as the true professional to handle this. The bags, toss them or keep them as a souvenir. All right. We're going to take care of it. A repack job that screams wow will earn you respect. Right, okay, well, we'll track it obviously here, but have we got anything? Yes, we have. So, we've received a couple of, looks like, there you go, Federal Reserve Bank. So, official stuff here. So, whoa. So, we can't... Well, we have opened it and been blasted with paint. So, I wonder if we can use the knife to make our life a bit easier here. Oh, there we go. We cut that one. So, I guess that's the way to go. Don't just open them. And the same with this one. So if we now pull the money out, Right, that's no good. Like in terms of... Oh, wow. Doesn't quite fit even. Right, let's pull the stuff out. Right, they are a mess. Is there anything else in there? No. Right, I don't know if these are marked or not, or whether... I mean, they're certainly dirty, aren't they? I mean, we don't have a washing machine at the moment, but there is a washing machine as a reward. Oh, I've just noticed there, when we slash the bag, we slash the side as opposed to cutting the top. Right, let's burn those bags. Well, actually, let's not, just in case I've missed something. But, we need 42,000. Looks like there's some hundreds there. And these are 50s, aren't they? And these are 50s. Right, so let's start with the hundreds. And when we get the washing machine, we can clean those ones as well. Oh, they're 10s, sorry. Whoops. What did I click on there? Don't know why it wouldn't continue there. Do you find it's ever so slightly buggy? Like, not hugely, but just a little bit on the buggy side sometimes. Looks like we've got 50s and 10s there, but we know these are 50s, so we can certainly make up quite a lot of that 42,000. Right, there's 10,000. Another 10,000. And 7.5. Right. I don't know whether... I'll stick that there for now. Oh, wow. Some of those are marked. Or ink stained, at least. I didn't check these ones, actually, to see if they're ink stained. I've just noticed that. These are marked, or ink stained, or whatever it is. Some are, some aren't. I think we might have to buy our own washing machine here, just to make our life easier. Yeah, these are all... Oh, no wonder this person's given us all these builds. They're all ink stained. Wow. Right, so these all need washing. Except for those two notes of our own that we dropped in there. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put these in this pile here. Man, I wish I could go back now. Why is it so dark over this side? But yeah, these are all... Yeah, they are all ink stained. So I'm just literally going to put these all in a pile over here. It's a bit unfortunate that, like, what about these ones then? They look alright. Right, let's work with 50s. So if I've got that many piles of stuff now, so let's load this thing up with the 50s that this guy sent us, or this girl sent us. I think he referred to as Miss. I'm not too sure whether there's something in the conversation that I missed. Right, okay. So these aren't ink stained. And they are dry. So there's 5,000. There's another 5,000. So we've got 10,000 so far. Trying to think which of these will definitely be clean. What about these ones? They look a little bit crumpled, but I'm not sure, you know. Too sure whether they're clean. I think they are. There we go, 15. 20. Definitely on our way here. So there's another 5,000. Right. So do we need to check these then? It looks like they're all 20s. These look to be not ink stained. So we'll blast a load of these in. Get some more 50s. Don't see any 50s amongst those, like. Some hundreds there though. It's a fair few hundreds there. Tell you what I'll do, because these are all low denomination. We'll know that if yeah, but there is actually just a mix of notes, isn't there here? I was going to say we'll know that if they pass through, then they're not 50s, but. Wow, 39.5. Do we not have any more 50s than that? There's a couple. There's two. There actually might be loads here as well. I just want another 5,000, like another round number. There we go. Right, let's aim to get hundreds now then. So we've got 30 of what's going on. Right, hundreds then. Right, so let's get rid of 6 of these, so we'll have another 5,000 stack. So again, I'm going to use the X key for this. So that'll now give us a 5,000 stack. Right, so we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,000. So we just need another 7,000. We got another load of 50s here, which, yeah. Right, these are all low denomination. So I'm going to try and keep all my low denomination stuff together now. Got another load of 50s here, which I put there, didn't I? Because there wasn't enough. I guess this is why having different piles is very useful. So all we're aiming for here now is 7,000. I had that set on 100. That's why absolutely none of that was picked up. And when you have less than a big pile, you have to single click or hold the mouse button down to get them. Right, so we've got at least $150 notes here. So there's another 5,000. So all we need now is 2,000. So if I say that is 1,000, how many of these have we got? Not enough. Right, so that's another 1,000. I'm going to pop this over here because we'll recount that again. What I need is another 1,000. I wish you could reset this so it didn't have the number on there. Oh, we got loads of 50s. I keep forgetting about this pile of 50s. So we might not need to worry about that little stack there. There we go. So we've got 5,000, which is too many. All we need is another 1,000, so we just need 20 of these notes. And I'll then pop those back in that pile there. Just holding the mouse button down here just to make life easier. Thankfully you can do that. So there should be 2,000 here now. Let's give it another count. Yeah, there we go. Right, so we've got it right now. So I'm not going to recount all this, but basically 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then that's 2,000. So they want it in a sports bag. It doesn't say whether it needs to be new or not. So let's assume that this one's looking good. So clean and dry, not ink stained, any dollar bills in a sports bag. We've got a green light, so that's a good sign. It means that at least we're fulfilling some of the requirements. We might have too much money. You can still have that with the green. Let's see. Exact money value. Spot on. Yep. Did it nicely. So, if we now hit Q, let's see what other jobs there is going. In fact, hang on a minute. There's our washing machine. So let's bring this over here. Okay, let's just move some of these boxes. Oh, we had another one of we had another one of their boxes there. Sorry, like their Federal Reserve bags. Hold on a minute. I thought that didn't happen if you're that one didn't burn. Oh, we didn't burn them yet, did we? So there's 4 of them. I'm forever finding additional stuff in this place that I didn't even know was there. I do wonder if you can clean a bag, by the way. Should we give this money a wash? How much money can this take at a time? quite a lot by the looks of things. Not when it's on the roof though. I wonder if that's why a step ladder is useful, so that you can just like walk up to it. Right, that's all gone in. This stuff's filthy. How does that go in? Oh, we might be at capacity there. So if I close this... So it's a 39-second wash. I'm going to organise this stuff a bit better. Just noticed this is like a chessboard. This floor. Didn't notice that before. Can we move this while it's working? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm going to put it just next to here, so it just makes it easier when it comes to washing and drying. No, I didn't want to do that. Right, so there's our drying lot. If I close this now, why is some of that outside, or appearing to be? What does it mean by hard? Different settings? Weird. I've seen some of those notes there with ink marks on them still though. So the inked marked ones aren't any better off. Hard or soft? If I hover over this, press F1, it might tell me then. So it's not telling us there what the difference between the two settings is. How do you clean marked builds then? So we've got like quite a lot of the tools. In fact, let's select tools. So we can use a UV lamp. But we can already right, so that's talking about ultraviolet light and invisibly marked builds, right? But what about ink marked builds? Money counter, yeah. Lift platform, money counter. Ink and grime sponge. Designed exclusively for the workbench, the sponge erases stubborn stains and ink. Why can't I get that? It hasn't unlocked yet. And when it comes to the washing machine, so that doesn't wash off the ink. It only washes. I click here. It only washes the money in terms of the actual cleanness of it. Does it wash the bag though? That's the question. Because I think that bag needs a good wash. Yeah, I don't think that bag's going to go in there, so I think we'll get rid of that one because it's dirty. Not really of use. Let's get rid of all that stuff. Oh, I've got some more dirty notes here. They were the others, weren't they? That, so if I switch this to soft, let's see what happens if I put that on the wash. I'll open these as well so that we know what we've got here. Because sometimes these notes can appear to be a small stack, but really there's actually loads of stuff in there. Yeah, there's actually loads of notes here. Or at least a fair few. Might not be 100 stack, but there's a good few. So 82. Got that in there. So I wish I'd kept all the inks, the ink stained ones separately. But I guess once we get the sponge, we could just... Wow, they're still dirty. So that's the difference then, isn't it? So moderately dirty versus very dirty. So let's put that on hard. Oh, please. Not another bag from the reserve. Right, I need to be careful with this because I keep getting inked by it. There we go. You click on it. You don't press E. That's my mistake. Right, what are these notes then? 50s. And these are all in need of a wash. Right, so that proves that theory that the hard is for when they're really dirty. I want those notes out of there. There we go. Right, there to be washed, but we'll get these in there as well. And then we'll crack on and do some other jobs. It's kind of hard to get them to actually go in the washing machine. Do I need to crouch down? Or do I just need to be a bit more precise? Got a bit lost there, one sec. Right. So let's put this on the hard setting. So they're all 50s. Put that in our 50 pile. These are all just a mixed bag, including all this lot. Really, ideally, what you would do is you'd sort them all out. Really, I can see the sense in that now. Got another stack here. Oh, they're ink marked. By the looks of things, hundreds. They're still dirty. Oh, they're just soaking wet. It's hard to tell. See what happens when we run this. So I'm just shifting everything that's potentially ink marked there into one pile. Actually, it was this pile, wasn't it? We'll stick all that in together. Are these just 50s? I think they are. Right, we'll put those in there. Ah, so yeah, they were just wet when they blew like that. So that... Oh no, they're not. That hasn't helped. I wonder what that is on them. Is that just really badly ink marked? Trying to determine the difference between that, which has got a mark across it clearly, and these, which are very badly ink marked. Because there's certainly a difference between that and that 100. Or all the hundreds marked like that. Or is it just me? I might have... Maybe all the hundreds are marked like that. I think they all are. Has anybody noticed, guys? Give me a shout in the chat if you have. I think all the hundreds have got like this mark across them, haven't they? Looks like they certainly do. Right, let's see then. Let's see what else we've got going over here. Let's get another job in. See what's cracking. So, we've got a job which is going to expire. 55,000. I don't think we can't do that one. I think that's locked. So, we've got these two available. 7,000 in legit builds. Use a UV lamp to check for counterfeit. So can we afford a UV lamp? Neither of these jobs are providing us with a UV lamp. So let's have a look. Portable UV lamp. So we've got the money for it. Let's get it. So, it's 35 minutes away though, but we can have a look at these orders in the meantime. We might be better off doing this one first, but it's 50,000 in dry cash, sorry. 50,000. And he sent us a message as well. Heard you had a fire. By the way, blah blah blah, happened across some cash, disposable bills. The money's all mixed up with trash. Separate the clean dry cash from the rest and pack it in a fresh suitcase. So can I dry the cash myself? They want it in a clean suitcase, so this is no good. Wow. Wow, this is a real mess. And loads of trash. Well, we've got our UV lamp for that other order. This fell a bit close to our 50s, didn't it? And these are just rolling everywhere. They seem to just roll forever. Wow. Right to the very corners of the room. Sometimes they end up in a rubbish bag. Sometimes they don't. Right, I think we can get rid of these cases as well. And do we have a clean case? We don't. This is our pillow for passing the time. So we need a case as well, so let's get one of those ordered. Stylish steel knife, armchair, piggy bank. We can't order a case. Oh, we can. See, when it says question mark, that sometimes you can't order it. Right, it's going to take some time to arrive, that's fine. Oh, got a UV lamp that arrived. Not too sure how to work it like, but... So if I hold up a bill... Is that just proving that it's real? Washing machine's a little far away, isn't it? I don't know what the deal is with these. I think we need to sponge wash those, but let's get as many of these dirty notes in here as possible. Wow, yeah, it's a bit of a difficult task to get it to actually go in. So let's do that. Even by ducking down. I wonder whether it's full now though. I don't know what the capacity is. Yeah, I think it's full, guys. Move this over. I think that's full. My aim is off, isn't it? So holding down is a better way of transporting these things, as opposed to using the F key, because you're picking up all the trash then as well. Goodness me. Our case is here, so let's get that open. Really, could do with like an extra table to prepare our orders with. Might get an extra table. It's a shame there's no search option. It'd be much easier to find stuff then. Steel work table. I want a table the same size as this one. Table. Right. So what we need to do is get 50,000 in dry cash in a clean suitcase. Doesn't say anything else, does it? So what we're going to do, just put anything in. Or maybe they're all hundreds anyway. Seeing quite a lot of hundreds there, like. I've got that set to 50s. Tell you what, leave that as it is. That's really good as well. It's the best place for this then there. There's 10,000. Oh, so you can just pick that up like that and toss it in. Turn that off. Wow, these have gone everywhere. Yeah, they just roll off. It's like just a game mechanic where they just go flying, basically. They don't stop. Right, where were we? We need to put this stuff in the counter. They're still dirty though. Why are they still dirty? So, various different types of dirtiness. These are badly marked or something. These are partially clean. Don't know why they're not fully clean. Whoops. There's a bullet in there as well. Oh man, going to be finding these things forever. They look dry. Right, I just need to check something while that's doing that. So have a quick look at something. Just having a quick check of this. Cool. Right, let's crack on. Just checking my chat settings because nobody said hello yet, guys. If there's anybody in the chat, just give us a shout. Just want to make sure it's working as well. But these appear to be clean, so I might have to run those other ones through again. See what's cracking there. So we need 50,000 and we've only got 10,000 so far, but we've got another 10,000 now. Right, so we've got 30,000 now. I'll put those to one side for the time being. Right, I'm going to try these through the washing machine again. Just to see if it helps. Because I feel like, you know, I might have turned the washing machine off too soon or something. Oh my days, please. So, we're at capacity, is that right? Yeah, we're full. See, did I open that too soon? Are they clean now? Need like a double wash or something. Is that dry or wet? I'll leave that there, and then like so that needs washing, that needs drying. Alright, so you can't open it until it actually lets you, so I wonder if I just opened it too soon because they're now clean. Right, so we've got 40,000. $7.5. So we need another 2,500 to make our 50. There we go. Okay, good to go. $50,000 in a clean dry suitcase. Do you know, sometimes though, this game can be funny. There's definitely 50,000 there. I'm gonna have to check them again though now. Yep. Those notes look pretty... Well, that one's crumpled, sorry, but... There's some notes that are straighter than others, but they're not dirty. Does it just mean that they're not dry enough? Hard to tell. I don't think they're dirty though. Let's just pop them straight in. Not sure what the difference between hard and soft is. If you've got wet money or just finished washing it, don't hesitate to toss it in the dryer. Maybe let's try a soft dry. for those additional notes there, just to see what happens now. Well, that's still crumpled. But that is a suitcase. In a clean suitcase. Is there any other suitcases? Because I did find that one of my previous missions that I had to order another bag. And I'm not entirely too sure why that was. This is a different style of suitcase. What did we order? Case. Ah, that's why. Alright, we're wasting time with all that stuff. This is the wrong package. I ordered a case instead of a suitcase. Right, let's get this package back up again then. I'll run it back through the counter again. Wasted a bit of time there, but it's better to be safer. Eventually figure these things out. Right, there's our case. In fact, we've already... I thought we already had one. Oh no, we tossed a dirty one, didn't we? Whatever happened to our plastic? Must be kicking around here somewhere, because we had a roll of plastic which ended up falling into one of the bags. We might have accidentally sent it. Or maybe over there behind the table. Nah, it's not there anymore. Strange. I'll do some more then, just in case. Not there, I won't. I need to go to the... I'll get those. I mean, it doesn't cost a great deal. It's like $15 for those. Couple more dirty ones there, so next time we run the machine they can all go in. And that one needs drying. Leave that in there. Right, we've got our 50,000 ready to go. There we go. We've got a green light this time, so spot on. If we compile this together, so you can actually compile this together. Well, he says so it didn't actually even work that time. Yeah, you can compile your stuff together, and it appears as one, but there's actually loads of it. Right, guys, we've made some really good progress. Let's see what's next. Right, so this one, which required the UV lamp, which we've now got, they only want 7,000 in legit builds. We've probably got that on the floor. Bags are coming flying in. These are pretty corny, these, aren't they? She sets things up and then acts like it's all a tragic accident. Right. Buy yourself a UV lamp. We've already got it. Send you the photo right now. So it looks like the light's off there, so that's obviously something to consider. What's this highlighted? Is it some stuff unlocked? Movable chute, stationary UV lamp. Alright, well ours is portable, so I don't know. So does that mean when you pick it up we can then like hold it over stuff? It's not supposed to stand on the table? Does the light need to be off? I guess we're sort of jumping the gun by switching all the lights off, but... And what's going on with all that those sparks all the time? Right, well there's the UV lamp in full effect. Try not to lose that. Let's put the lights on. See what came in. So we've got a bag here. We've got 2 bags. 2 backpacks, should I say. Really, we should have a sorting table as well over here. I'll probably order another table here. Just to enable us to do a bit of sorting. Oh, so close. Wow, what is all this stuff? Coins there as well. I don't know whether there's a purpose behind those, but certainly we did lose a coin there in that pile there as well. Here's our sorting table arrived. Can't tell if these coins are clean, or sorry, I can't tell if these notes are clean, dirty, or what. And I don't know what we're going to do with these coins. What the purpose of this is. But let's get everything out first. We'll get one in eventually. Right. Let's see then. So what do we have here? Let's get our knife. So I don't know exactly how to do this, to be honest with you. But it looks like this money is marked. I don't know. How are we supposed to tell? So, I don't really know how you do this, to be honest with you. Let's spread the builds out. These are all 10s though. We only need 7,000 though. So, legit builds, I think, we have established to a certain degree. Actually, no, this is just checking for counterfeit, sorry. This isn't checking for... This is not checking for marked builds, I don't think. So none of these have any official indications on them because they would be lit up. Like what I'm saying is, these builds are legit because they've got the sort of all the embossed whatever it is markings. These are not legit. Just going to clear that off there so I can pick all these up in one go. Didn't want the UV light as part of that. So these are not legit. So what I'm going to do is pick up everything that isn't glowing, stick it in a pile over there. So some of these are glowing here, so this is a good sign. It doesn't say anything about the builds having to be clean. So that's 5,000. We only need another 2,000 here. So 20 builds, 20 50s. Sorry, not 20, sorry. 40. So there we go. So we got 7 grand there in legit builds in a clean box. Just a small box will do. So I think it's an easy one to start off with, isn't it? In terms of checking counterfeit, they've given us like a really small task to get us started. Some of these builds are legit and some of them aren't. So like for example, if I hold these, if I hold these out near here, I can see obviously that top, I've pressed the wrong thing. Hang on a sec guys. Just pick up all this stack of notes. So what I'm saying is if I hold them out and then press X, and the note that's on top there is illegitimate, so I can sort them between legit and illegit. I wish there was an easier way of doing this. There might be a tool that does this for you. Whoops. Again, accidentally put it back into my bag, which I don't know what that bag... You've got your own bag, and I'm not too sure what that does. If it's just another place to, like, store your stuff, but... Whoops. Wow, so it's, yeah, very time consuming to sort between the two. I think they're all legit. Whoops, again. Missed the turbo with that one. Man, I should put that in as well. So there's one illegitimate note there, and then there's one which is falling there, which is legit. Just hoping we were going to see it there. I guess you don't need to hold them that high, to be fair. Oh, there it was. Right, so this lot are bad. I think these are all good, aren't they? Certainly seem to be. So that whole stack, I think, is absolutely fine. Legit hundreds here. Could have sent that 7,000 in hundreds, it would have made life a bit easier. But anyway, it wasn't a massive amount of money, so it was very easy, very quick to sort out. Right, this is all legit. Some of this is appearing to be legit, some of it isn't, so I don't know whether it's that useful right now to sort out legit builds. They're all legit. If I take this over here... Oh no, these are all legit. That red marking, does that mean they're marked? Right, these are all counterfeit. That one looks like it might be alright. Yeah, that stack are all legit. Right, they're all fakes. These are all good. I think these are all fakes now, by the looks of things. Not too sure what to do with these coins. I think we can put the light back on. And we've also got a ladder now, and I don't know what the purpose of this is. Like, obviously, there's going to be some purpose for it, and wow, does he walk slow with that. More of these bullets here, whatever they are. Get rid of all this stuff. Can't get rid of that one. That is just so typical. But anyway, we've got a bag there as well. I wasn't aware that we had that one. We've got another bag there as well. Get rid of all that stuff. Right, they're all fakes then. I'm glad we got that far. I'm going to put this light on. Okay, so find the handle from the broken switch. This thing are we talking about? Not too sure what it means. So I'm guessing that's what the ladder's for, so you can get up in the rafters. Can you put the ladder on a table? Type of thing that's just like a recipe for disaster, isn't it? Trying to... I don't think you can put a ladder on the table, but... Does that help? We're almost on something there. I don't know. Am I barking up the wrong tree here, so to speak? Let's turn that off. I seem to be just falling through the rafters, so I wonder where the... Wow, these things are just never... I'm never going to stop finding them, am I? Wonder what that is. Some sort of special note there. Wonder if they're like a collectible or something. Alright. I don't know. Any ideas, guys? Let me know in the chat. Any ideas? Alright. Well, there's the broken switch that it's referring to. I guess ideally we'll check the floor first, right? Can't seem to jump up there. Is that climbable? So that's the thing. So is it? Are we saying it's nearby or? A legit 20 there. Is that it? No, that's a pen. And there's nothing dropped in, right? We can't use a knife or something, I'm assuming. Ah, so those notes were marked by the Mafia, I think. Those ones that we saw over there. According to that. I'm just checking in these boxes in case the handle's in there for some reason. I'm going to stack these in this corner as well. Gives me a chance to sort these out a little bit. I guess in the end you're going to be sending like pallets of stuff. But yeah, we've got tons of boxes, that's for sure. Putting all the bags together. You can almost smell the cardboard. Bags together, case. Quite like the case, I think that's a pretty cool looking thing. Keep these bags open, pop them all there. Yeah, haven't seen a handle, so I'm not too sure what the deal is with that. But we do have a ladder, which makes me think must be something to do. Oh, hold on. I think I spotted it. Red thing up there. There we go. Put the handle in the broken switch to activate it. Whoa. I think I was stood a bit close. Got absolute flashbanged. But we've opened up another area here. Which is cool. Hopefully all this trash will disappear in a sec. Yeah, everything got obliterated there. Including our dryer. Oh, this is very Squid Game, isn't it?
Hello? I know you can hear me, little one. Hello? Oh, good day, spectator. Mr. Fresh, do you copy? As the Secretary of the Black Lotus, I extend our apologies for the explosion. We will conduct an internal investigation and punish those responsible. Some construction work in this area is still incomplete. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please ignore anything that doesn't concern you. But there's one thing you should pay attention to, and that's the piggy bank. You need to return the money. A lot of money you owe us. You filthy traitor and murderer.
Wow.
Wait, no, sorry. I'll handle it. Please, I'll explain everything to him right now.
The Spectator. Oh wow, loads to read. Sounds like we've been naughty in some past life, right? Big boss. So we're a diligent employee, and they're gonna foster a nice working environment. And we contribute towards the money in the piggy bank by the looks of things. What is this? So I guess that would have helped us if we'd looked in there. Because I think that was telling us, yeah, from this graffiti that the handle was just above there. So let's put this ladder just out the way. Well, just out the way, just teetering and just, you know, likely to fall on us. What's up here? Unlock up area. And also this is a relax area. I don't know why we need that. I'm not too sure. What else have we got? What is this? Workbench. Some tasks like ink stains need precision. Only possible at workbench. Use it while holding money to get rolling. Tildes mark with a special icon are made for the workbench and sold on the market. After purchase, they're automatically added to your workbench. So, the sponge that we were thinking about is something that you use at the workbench. So you can't just use it at the table. As I said before, I mean, it would be perfect if you could just, if there was a search thing where you can just type in sponge. I'm trying to think where I've seen that recently. But that is a perfect way of being able to deal with it. What's this? Oh, please don't tell me this is a sponge. No, but it's a special note by the looks of things, and we've got another one of these through here. We get any more gifts? No, but our conveyor belt has been moved. And our table has been completely flipped over with that nonsense. So, it's such a shame. Why on earth is it? Why are you forced to walk so slowly with this? because obviously you're going to want to walk faster, aren't you, with it being, you know, with the conveyor belt being there. So they want us to put some money in the new pneumatic tube. Has my sponge arrived? Not yet. So how much money should we put in? Should we just put a handful of notes? Right, so we put, what, two and a half grand towards $1 million in there. So that's basically what we've got to do. We've got to put money in. And that's why we've got so much additional cash then, isn't it? I mean, I'm glad they've added to add. They've decided. Sorry, I'm glad they've decided to add these additional bits and bobs in terms of story. Gives a bit of context to what you're doing. We've got a scanner here as well now. Oh, right. So it tells you if, well, for one, if the money's clean or not. And roughly how much value there is in the pile as well. That's pretty good. That's quite a nice touch. 100% are dirty. Wash the objects on soft mode. Doesn't say anything about these and what they are. So it says the money's clean, but it doesn't say that it's illegit, which we know for a fact it is. Collectible money detected. 100% ink stained. So this is all clean. These are actually 100% dirty, according to this. So let's tell you what we'll do. We'll use our trusty case. It says all of that's filthy. Is that now full? That's no good. Okay, that box is full. I'll leave it open because, oh, there's a bigger box here. Right, what I want to do is just transport it around there where the washing machine is. I think the easier way to do that is using boxes. Right, let's take the washing machine up here. We'll get these 50s washed. I'll probably do like 1 or 2 more jobs or something. See how we get on. Just getting used to my new surroundings. Oh, that throw sucked. All of our stuff's ended up on the floor as well over here. Will this go in there? Nope. So that needs to be carried separately. But this is like our table stuff, isn't it? So the knife won't go in. Are you joking me or what? Right, at least you don't have to walk really slowly with this one. Right, what we'll do is let's move these things across a bit. So what I want is a table for incoming builds that need to be sorted in some way, where the knife will be and the UV light. And then I want a packing table. I want a counting table and a packing table. Wow. Yeah, this is not necessary at all, this amount of time. So, I want one more table. This one, which we're going to use for packing. It's a shame, like, we've got all our boxes and stuff in here, but anyway, we'll gradually shift everything across. We've still got our burner here. So, genuinely, we could still have sorted everything out in here and just ran the boxes up to the conveyor belt. But why faff around, right? So, we've got a sorting table. We've got our washing stuff, we've got a counting table, and finally a packing table. So I'm going to take these things out, because this is what was on our other stuff. I'm going to grab our wrapper in, which is all like counting stuff. Toss that box down there. This is our unpacking table. And what I'm going to do is just separate the 50s from the 100s there. Put a stack of 50s. I don't know why I did that, that was pointless. Alright, 2 lots of 50s. Right, let's see what other jobs are going then. So, Whisperer. So what level are we? We are level 8, so we can do all these things. This is a normal difficulty, wrapped in plastic blocks of any dollar bills. 17,000. Is there some extra here? Every banknote is a small masterpiece, right? I've got a pile of scattered cash here. Complete chaos. Any chaos is the enemy of beauty. So you want me to bring order to it? Wrap them in plastic, right? Sounds like money, blah, blah, blah. So it's just 17,000 wrapped in plastic in any dollar bill, so in a dry box. So we need to... I said I was going to clean this money, didn't I? Tell you what, we'll set all that going still. Right, that's full. It told us soft, didn't it? This box will do for this order, though. In fact, I'll pop that there. See, what I want is the money in there. So let's move that. Whoops. So if I then use my smartphone on this here with the scanner, the money is clean. So I think it's just telling me what my current task is there. Yeah, quest from chaos to cash, Bill Whisperer. It's good that it tells you that actually, but it doesn't really relate to this stack of money because this was ours. It's just that this is 100% dirty. Is where, if we go over here, this is clean. So the process that we're doing here, we're not actually working on the mission at hand. This is our own stuff. These 50s, we just want them to be clean. Right, let's go and see what came in then. We want this UV light with us though as well. Did I set that going? I did not. Not too sure what to do with all these coins, like what the purpose of this is. So maybe stick those here. Did our sponge arrive? Let's grab these bags. It's a shame you can't carry more than one bag. I mean, you've got 2 shoulders, you know. Will this help us find the sponge? I mean, we've ordered one. Does it come here or does it go down there now? Oh man, you know. It doesn't help that our sponge is missing, does it? Oh, there's one. Did that just come here then? Or was that there? I'll have to watch it back. I'm just interested in the process now, so if I say, right, all of those are needing cleaning. Whoops. Oh my days. Right, this all needs a good wash. Is that not the sponge back there? Wow, it takes some time, I'll tell you that much. Stash. Wow, this is some real work. So you can lean as well. So once the note's legitimately clean, you can put it in your stash, and that makes it easier to handle, I guess. Having said that, hold on a sec, let's just try something here. So if I just pick up all this stuff here and stick it in this chute, what happens? If it's dirty, does it need to be clean? Guess they don't care, so this is a good use of this money. If it's just the odd note, so we've jammed quite a bit of money in there now. Right, we'll finish this and then we'll make a crack with this. Ah, this is all dirty. Yeah, so it's one handful will fit in the washing machine. Okay, how much is it to get a second washing machine? Right, I didn't see it because even though we've got one, we didn't buy it, did we? So it's 2,000. Let's get a second machine. We need a better UV light as well. That one's right, that's all clean then, so that's good. To be fair, we could box that up, couldn't we? And to be honest with you, we could complete this job just with these 50s alone. I think we need you to put that. I think that needs to be on hard. That didn't go very far. Sounds like there's something metallic in there. Guess not. But we can certainly dry more money than what we can wash it in the machine, so 2 lots of notes in there being dried is not a bad thing. What is that? Box of bullets. Get rid of these bags. When you throw stuff on this game, it just goes flying. Plays games with you though, because like, do you want just bullet cases like all over the floor? Said we were going to stick all this in there, didn't we, as well? Left those. What is this? Ah. Goodness me, come on. Alright, we're making pretty good progress, I would say. Stick all this in together on a dry. I'll leave that door open so I know it's empty. Was there anything else that guy sent? What's this? Wonder why that's all there then. Why I put that there, I can't remember. Anyway, whatever. Right, let's go see then. Let's go see what's happening with this stuff. Right, so we know that these are R50s and they're clean. We need a trolley. Have we got any hundreds? I think we do. Oh no, I didn't mean to press that anyway. It's running now anyway, whatever. So all we need is 17,000 here. So there's 10. We're going to wrap this in plastic as well, by the way. I hate when that happens. I genuinely... Oh, for goodness sake, man. Right. That's so frustrating. Right, you got a 6,900. Just need one more $100 bill. Trying not to do the mistake that I did here. There we go. Where's the plastic gone, man? There we go. Right, see what's next then. He's got a 45,000. So this next job will be... Well, this is just an easy one here. In any denomination and conditions, you only want 15,000. Again, easy in $50 bills in a large box. Well, we should be able to do that because we've got loads of 50s. Why are they talking about an explosion? I thought we already did that. I thought we've already discussed that. It might have been with somebody else. Some euros are coming your way. You'll need to give them a good touch up. Euros then. Wonder whether we need a euro counter then. Euros counter. Quite a few small boxes here. Quite a few small boxes. So it's 50. It's 50,000 euros, and they want it in a large box. Is that classed as large? Because it doesn't actually say. Sometimes it says on them, sometimes it doesn't. What about that one? Yeah, it doesn't say. Deluxe packing box. Right, I'm going to try the pallet for these because it's like our pencil survived somehow. If I throw them, yes. So is it better to use a pallet than to throw the whole thing? Any more? That's the question. There's one. So what you need is like some way of moving the pallet easily. I don't know what that would be, but let's see what we've got here. Right, this is going to be our packing box. We'll pop that there. Right, let's move all our dollars out the way. I don't know whether we're going to need to clean this lot, so right, let's see then. So, they're filthy. So 50s and 100s. And we didn't get a euro counter, right? We didn't get a euro counter with the job. And we don't get anything, like, we don't get any rewards, equipment-wise. I don't quite have enough. That would give us nearly enough for the Euros counter. Right, what we'll do is we'll consider this job in progress. We'll get those Euros dried. We'll leave those as they are for now. And a few case worth of stuff's coming here. It would be really cool if you could unlock a little bit more there. Right, Euros. I thought they were 50s when I picked them up there, but it's a mixture. Right, order tracker. So what I want to do is task tracker, sorry. I wish I could select which one you want, because this is the one that I want to currently track. 60,000. Scan. Collectible money detected. Right, cool. But it's highlighting there that we're currently doing a quest called Euphoria for Life Hacker for Euros, when I want to if I press E, it says 56% are dirty. So it's $60,000 in a box. I'm going to get a medium box for this one and keep the large one for the other job. Right, let's see what we've got then. Right, low denomination builds on top there, so see if we've got any higher ones. So we've got hundreds there. Collectible money detected. Right, the money is clean. Doesn't say whether this is clean or not. I guess this is the dirty one, yeah, right? Because it said 56% was dirty. And these are clean apparently. And they want... How much do they want? I keep looking up here. $60,000. To be fair, we could use this, couldn't we? Because this is fine as well. Yeah, we'll use the person's money. because we need to find that collectible as well. Ah, man, that's a bit frustrating. Right, okay, let's move this out of the way. $10,000. Alright, we're making pretty good progress with this. Just focusing just for a second there because there's a lot to sort out here. Mixed stuff. Has anybody played this game in the chat? Anybody that's watching, give us a shout if you have. And also, guys, I'd love to hear from you, just regardless. I always try to promote interaction. Why does all these hundreds come out of here? Wow. That's bizarre. Yeah, I'm monitoring the chat, so give us a shout. And I'd be happy to have a little discussion. I'm also trying to get these last couple of jobs done here. Having a great time with this game so far, to be fair. Right, so we need a couple of hundreds, like 2. we have any hundreds here? Yeah, we do. Oh man, I just want one of those notes. Picking up everything apart from 100. Oh, please, can you not give me 100, guys? Come on, man. Yeah, 250s will do it. Hold on a second, but I don't want it in mixed notes, is that right? In strap packs of any dollar bills. Right. So. Drive me crazy when it does that. So how many is it saying we've got here now? Right. Okay, so why is that one marked with a different... Anyway, 30, 40, so we're only 20,000 away. One of these is a collectible bill. Hold on, was that it? Right, 2 seconds. Wow, I feel like I'm missing something here. those are the ones that were down here. Did they have actual monetary value then? And not just... So they are. They do have monetary value despite... So I'm not going to be able to find it by running it through the machine and getting it to reject it. In fact, an easier way now of doing it is to scan. Collectible money detected in there. So... it's in this pile. There it is with the big arms. Right. Right, guys, I'll tell you what we'll do. Pack those off. Because there's loads of 50s, we can put them all together. Well, not that one. Let's put this one over here. We definitely want our collectibles. Don't know what they do, but we'll have it as a collectible for sure. Right, 50s. So, let's get some 50s going through here. I love my hundreds, like. Put them over there. Trying to figure out what is the easiest way to put it down without... I'm going to recount that one because why is that one white? Whoa, what happened there? See, these ones are red, so 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. And they're 5,000 each. These look like they're all 20s. You get some of our 50s. So 100 there as well. Right, 10, 20, say 30, 40, 50. We'll recount this one. Actually, we just finished this off with 50s, can't we? Should have wrapped him. Right, bizarrely there's 100 there, I'm not too sure why. So, I've put enough here where we don't need this one. 30, 40, 50, 60. But I just, for curiosity's sake, just want to know what this is. Basically, mixed bag. I think I've dropped a 50 there. Anyway, whatever. So we've got 9,000 there. It's got enough to make a 10,000 bundle here. So I'm going to wrap that as 10,000 and put the rest of these notes here just like as a spare. So let's just check the order again. Task tracker, 60,000 in a box bound with straps and packs, any dollar value. 2, 3, 4, 5, 60,000. So it says some is 60,000. Yeah, it's not the one that you're asking for. That's the thing. How do you change it? Maybe that's it. We set for delivery. Is that how you do it? Oh, there we go. That's how you do it. Right, this will be the last one, I think. We might not have enough money to buy the Euro counter, though. That's the only thing. Mind you, we have received bonus payments here, so that's good. Yeah, we've got enough now. 36 minutes to receive that one. Is there anything that we can do in the meantime? I mean, we could stack up our own. We could put aside, you know, like our own stacks of money, really, so that it's easier to complete these orders. While we're waiting for that money to come in, there's not too much else we can do. Actually, we could, couldn't we? We could clean the money that's in here, that's in these boxes, because there's some that's probably dirty. Wow, it's like every time we're short by $50 because we're carrying like basically $150 notes every time. So there won't be 100 here if it won't let us pick 100 up. If that makes sense. Yeah, we'll just dump those there for now. So we can complete that though with one. Right, let's get our euros counter then. This bad boy. Right, we might need another table at some point then, because this is our dollar counter. We don't want to mix the two. See what happens when we scan over this. Money is clean. Money is clean. Yeah. Right, so what we need is we need to just find $50 euro dollar bills. So that is only 50s. And there's some 50s in there, but no 50s in that one. Just checking as well. Said all of it was clean, didn't it? That one's clean. That one doesn't have the 50s. This one does. This can hold a much larger capacity. This is what we need with the dollars. Okay. Oh, you can pack as well. No tape. Oops. Got loads of 100 notes, but we can't do anything with them because the customer just wants the 50s. Right, let's get some more boxes open. So there's no 50s in there. There is some 50s in that one. It's 50s and no 50s. So no 50s. And I wish I'd checked beforehand, but anyway, it's alright, we'll just wash it all. I'll tell you what, we'll get the washing machines running because I'll just wash it all. Then it's all done, isn't it? It's the washing machines that take the longest. If you balance it on top, I think it... Oh, my bad. Yeah, I think it folds in after you've packed it. Last two boxes anyway, so we're definitely making really good progress here. My phone battery's just died, so I can't see the chat, right, guys. So apologies if anybody's trying to talk to me. I really need a second screen. That would be quite useful. Looks like there's no 50s in there, so we'll just give them a try. Get rid of these boxes. It's a really interesting game, actually, in terms of sorting things out. If you enjoy that type of thing, I'm really enjoying it from that perspective. Yeah, there's no 50s in there, so I think we've probably got enough now to complete the order. I think that's what it's telling us. So we need 50,000, so what we need is 10 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they just want it in a large box. And that's that. So really we could, if we really wanted to, we could sort out kind of the rest of this. But that was a blast, absolute blast. And obviously we're hitting all the, you know, bonus things by doing things spot on, which is getting us more money and more points and moving us through the game faster. I think the fact that we were able to buy this machine has been really good. Why 8,900? Because there's 50s in there as well. Ah, right, I get you. Yeah, 10,000 is right. So yeah, I'm glad we were able to do a bit of work anyway and kind of do a bit of prep work. Because all our bills are clean. All our bills are legit. And yeah, I don't think there's any 10 euro notes, which is advantageous because it means that there's only 3 denominations then. There's 100, 50 and 20s, which is really good. Oh, there's loads over here though still. Oh man, I missed those. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with this, but with our dollars, we've got piles of them, haven't we? But it might be something that we do at the start of the next, something that I do at the start of the next stream. Just really sort out all my what's left, scan it all over and everything, and make sure that it's all good. Right, what I'm going to do is do one final run on this for 100s, and I'm going to get a box to put the rest of them in. Or a case even. Case is a nice touch. That was a mistake. So I guess this has turned into our Euros table, as opposed to our packing table. So we're going to have to find a new place to pack. But it's all good because... Oh man, I didn't want that to happen. I don't know why it does that, like, you know. I think I'm just going to stick all this in a box like I was going to. Yeah, case is no good. Doesn't do any good. I thought we have main lights on in here. What's going on? It's dark. So label maker would be nice. You label the box Euros, just random Euros, you know. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, we've got a lot of other notes to sort out, and I'm not doing it now, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this stream. For those that watched, thank you so much. Anybody watching it back, I really hope you enjoyed watching it back. I am having a blast with this game, to be honest with you. It's very addictive, and yeah, it's proven to be a great deal of fun when it comes to sorting stuff out. So yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Hit me with a like if you did. Obviously, if you want to see more stuff like this, then please do catch my stuff in the future, and check out my videos as well, just to see if you if you might enjoy it. But otherwise, guys, do take care of yourselves. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys again soon.